What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Shiv here. Alright, I got a little bit of time before I gotta start getting ready for the podcast, and I thought I'd give my thoughts and take a look at this new deck recipe thing that they've introduced into Hearthstone. Alright, so for those of you who've been living under a rock, deck recipe is supposed to be a way to kind of encourage new players into building correct decks and things of that nature. So we're going to take a look and see what's available. So we're going to click on Priest here. Alright. And now, normally when you would click on a class as you're doing a deck creation, it would just bring up your collection, and then you'd have to pick from there. So let's see what it has. I'm going to pick Dragonflight. Oh, look at that. I actually have all the cards for this. Alright, so let's see. Powered Shield, Northshire Clerics, Dragonwell. Okay, this seems pretty fucking legit. Harvest Golems. Okay, yeah. Interesting choice there. Alright. This is not a bad deck. Now, here's the better question. Does it have anything from the set that's about to go out? Nope. Alright, so that's interesting. Alright, so let's try it with Mage. I want to see what happens. I mean, this is going to be a little difficult for me, but I want to see if I could get it. Yeah. Earthen Ring, yeah. Alright, wait a minute. Hold up. I know. Let's go Hunter. Now, Hunter has, let's see, throw the hunt. Death Trap. That almost feels like it should have. No, wow, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Huge Toad. Nice. High Mains. And I like how it tries to put in the golden versions. Like, if you only have one golden version, it puts in that and the other one, as you can see here. This is really interesting. I can't wait to actually get through and test some of these. Oh, let's go to Warrior. Let's see what they got for Warrior. Unleash Your Rage. What is this? Oh my god, they put a patron deck in there! This is a fucking patron deck! Oh my god! Oh my god, the Shield Slam's an interesting tech. That's funny. Alright, let's see the Reno Jackson Warrior. Let's see how this looks. Wow. Holy shit. Wow. That is interesting. Now you'll notice that there are no GVG or Naxxramas. Okay, so let's take a look here. All right, Classic Druid. Yep, that's exactly what Classic Druid would look like. This is like one of the original Druid setups, except for the Earthen Ring wasn't there. Novice Engineers eventually got phased out, but yeah, this is very interesting. Okay, you got the first of the overwhelming numbers. Missing a card. Okay, like I don't have Gromak the Impaler, so let's see what it says. Hold on. Missing cards will help and replace them. Okay. Alright, so you click on it and it gives you an option here. And it says, okay, that's cool. Alright. Well, that's actually really interesting. Okay, no. First of all, get rid of that first. Alright. So let me bring up Shaman. Let's see what it's got for Shaman. Classic Shaman, Totems. Murlocs Unleashed. Oh my god, there's actually a Murloc deck here. And that's going to be really interesting considering one of the cards, the most notable of them, will not be making an appearance. And that guy, ladies and gentlemen, is Old Murk. Also not here. That is very interesting. Alright. So now I want to check out. Let's see what they did for Rogue. Let's see if they did anything for Rogue here. See what they gave us for Rogue. Okay, so you got Classic Rogue. It's a combo. Empowered Spells. Oh, wow. It's a combo. Wow. Classic Rogue. By the way, Classic Rogue should basically be known as Tempo Rogue in many ways. This is actually really interesting. I'm kind of liking where this is going here. Let's see what they do for Paladins. Yeah, Paladin ought to be interesting. Classic Paladin, Dragons of Justice, or Tides of Murloc. And again, wait a minute. Hold up. Old Murkai is here. But that's not standard, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. Yeah, well, standard technically isn't in yet, but everything else was following standard except for this deck. That's kind of interesting. That is very interesting. Apparently, they had already designed these before they put out the memo about Old Murkai no longer being in standard. So that's really, really interesting. Maybe a slight oversight. We might see a patch on this. I'm going to ask Ben Brode on that here in a little bit, but that's actually really interesting. And yeah, this is pretty much what those decks look like, except they don't take a Guardian of Kings. They normally take a Lay on Hands, and they normally have some Antique Killbots in here as well, but obviously you can't do that if you're going for this shenanigans here. And they only put one anything can happen, which I think, you know, might be a slight mistake considering Old Murkai is out. But hey, this might actually be a little bit more viable, to be perfectly honest with you. Might be a little bit more viable. It is also interesting not to see the Wild Pyromancer, because that is also a staple here. It's like they put the Murloc Tiny Fins in, which, you know, I don't agree with, but sure, why not? But alright, yes. And there's no Solemn Vigil from the look of it either, yeah. Maybe not overly good, but who knows? But you guys should definitely test those decks out, see what you like, see what's cool, and I think this is a really cool thing for the new community coming into the game. They can kind of get to play those archetypes without so much being punished for not having all the cards. It's going to make some really good selections for you, because in the one there, I didn't have Gormok, and it suggested one of a few. Now, I didn't do one specifically because I'm kind of afraid to see what's in here. Alright, so here, Classic, Warlock, Demon Horde, and Handlock. Okay, let's take the Classic. Oh my god, it's fucking Zoo to some degree. Double Acidic Swamp Ooze I think might be meh, but okay, why not? And there's no Doom Guards, ladies and gentlemen. There's no Doom Guards. This is actually a much older version. And it also doesn't have Power Overwhelming, which is kind of strange as well. Seriously, very, very strange. Like, I would drop actually both Acidic Swamp Ooze. I'd put in one Silence. I would drop both Razorfen Hunters. Probably put in a second Silence, and that would give me enough to basically pull out the Power Overwhelmings. I would probably drop both of the Frostwolf Warlords and put in the Doom Guard. So, that's just me. But it is pretty much a Zoo deck. Demon Horde. Okay, again, I don't have Gromok. So, what does it say we should put here? Let's see. Alright. It says Spider Tank. That's not a fucking... Okay, so there are some little bugs here where it will tell you, it goes off value-wise, and in all honesty, these would be two really good valuable cards to put in there, but look at that, they're GVG guys, can't do that, nope, can't do that, so definitely they're going to have to work on that just a little bit here. Actually, I just noticed something when I was doing that, so let's go and do that again. Demon Horde, okay, we're going to choose this, and it just... Alright, so it randomizes it every time. Yeah, but the card choice selection is bringing up cards that are no longer going to be viable in Standard, so that is definitely something to consider. Something that I think, oh, I don't know, maybe they want to fix. So just trying to keep it within relatively same range here. That's actually really, really interesting. Though a Bane of Doom would also be a really good tech to put in here as well. Alright. So we're going to get rid of that. And I want to see what this hand lock looks like, because... Whoo! Alright, let's take a look at this hand lock here. Alright, Mortal Coil, Soulfire... not necessarily a good card in there. That's not a card they generally take, but okay. Ancient Watchers, Dark Peddler, sure. Why not? Sunfear Protectors, Big Game Hunter, right? Yeah. Okay. Sure. The fact that there's only one's the cringe. Right. Sure. Yeah. Why not? Again, Emperor Thurzan, Sylvanas, yeah. Okay, so it's mostly viable. But yeah, these are some really interesting decks that they've put in here, and I like them. I like them a lot. There's some obvious choices that are a little wonky. The fact that the Paladin Murloc one actually has Old Murk-Eye, where the Shaman one doesn't. And Old Murk-Eye is not a standard card, ladies and gentlemen. It won't be when standard comes in. And the fact that the replacement chooser will pull from cards that aren't in standard as well. So I think that's something that they definitely need to look into. But anyway, that's going to be all for this video. If you like these videos, please like, subscribe, leave some commentary down below. Till next time, Shiv saying, stay safe, have fun, and may RNGesus bless you. Peace.